Hi students, are you ready? It's time for another karate class, and we're going to be working on lots of good skills today. Working on some of your kicking moves, some of your kata moves, your nunchucks, lots of fun things and some special challenges too. So get ready, get yourself in a position where you have room to do all your moves, and we are going to get started. Ready, show me focus and respect. And then say, please teach us sensei, that's right. All right, and feet apart, let's do our student creed number 1. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. Sparring stance, let's have number 2. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. And now the punch for number 3. I intend to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my community and never to be abusive or offensive. All right, here we go. Let's have you guys give me some jumping jacks to start. Ready? 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good, good. All right, now 2 jumping jacks and then a burpee. So that's getting down on the floor and kicking your legs out. So 2 jumping jacks. Ready? Do it with me. 1, 2. Then down on the floor, legs out, back, and back up. And then 2 more. 1, 2, and then burpees. Ready? Keep going. 2 jumping jacks and a burpee. Ready? Go. Keep it up. 2 jumping jacks and a burpee. Come on. 2 jumping jacks and a burpee. That's it. This is a great warm-up exercise. You can do it. Keep it up. Just a little longer. 2 jumping jacks and a burpee. Come on. And rest. All right, good. Now we're going to do a certain type of push-up. Now, not the normal kind, but a little bit different. So I'm going to have you start with your legs out wide to the side. Ready? Do that with me. So this is going to be a bit of a stretch too. Your hands are going to go down, and then you're going to walk your hands out in front and do a push-up, and then walk your hands back. So ready? Put your hands down, walk out to the front, do a push-up, and then walk back. Then walk out in front again, and push up, and walk back. Ready? Keep going. Walk out, push up, and back. Good. Again. Good. Keep going. Walk it out with your hands. Do the push-up, and then back. And get a little stretch in between there when you're coming back to the middle. Good. One more time. Walk it out. Back. And good. All right. Here we go now. We're going to work our ab muscles. So I need you to sit on the floor this time. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. And your hands are going to be back behind you. And you're going to bend your knees in. And the heels now are off the ground. Extend and back. Extend and back. Good. Out and back. Good. Come on. Don't let them touch when they come back in. Keep them in the air. The feet don't touch the ground at all. Out and back. Good. Good. Now this time, hold it out. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Come on. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. And down. All right, good work. That's working your ab muscles. You can do those anytime to make strong muscles in the abdominal area. All right, we're going to move on and get some of our basic karate moves done. We're going to do those from horse stance. So stand on up and give me a good horse stance position. So your knees are bent, your back is straight, hands are on the side, ready to go. First punches. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you staying in a good horse stance? I hope so. Hands over to the side here. Do a down block and punch. And then the other side. Down block and punch. Put some force into it. Down block, punch. And again, down block, punch. Hands over. How's that horse stance? Your legs are probably starting to feel it. That's okay. Make them strong. side block, punch. Again, side block, punch. Again, side block, punch. One more time, side block, punch. Ready for your head block, punch. Ready, head block, punch. Again, head block, punch. One more, head block, punch. And stand up and relax the muscles in the legs a little bit. Good. When you stay in that horse stance, it makes the legs really strong, and it helps you with your kicks, helps you with all your other stances too. All right, we're going to do it once more. We're going to get back to the horse stance, but we're going to do a different hand move. So this time, you'll follow along with me. Make a good horse stance again. Bend those knees. Stay low. Now with an open hand here, bring it up to the side of your head. Do a downward block with your open hand. Open hand down block. The other hand comes in back and comes across for a chop. An outside chop to strike to the jaw or the neck. Now cross that hand over. Block down. Bring up the other hand and chop across. Bring it to the other side of your head. Block, up, chop. Again, block, up, chop. Keep that good horse stance. Again, block, up, chop. Cross it, block, up, chop. One more time, up, block, chop. And shake it out again. All right, good work on your basic moves and on your horse stance. Keeping good, strong position on your stance. All right, we've been doing a lot of our kicks recently, especially crescent kicks, with a lot of movement, standing in the air, standing and kicking in the air. But we always have to have good form on all our kicks too. So this time we're going to be back down on the ground again and doing some of our kicks from the ground. So everybody sit down. And the first kick is the front kick. So you bend your leg out and you do your front kick. Now I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the ball of the foot that's extended out there. Don't do this where it's your heel, but push the ball of the foot. The leg should be straight all the way down to just your toes, and then just your toes pull up straight from there. So ready? That's the ball of the foot. Bring it in, kick, back, kick, back, kick, and again, kick. Other leg, get the ball of the foot ready, kick, back, kick, 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 and kick. Nice and slow, develops good strength in the legs as well. All right, the next one is the roundhouse kick. So I'm going to do that one facing to the front, and this time put one arm on the ground, and you're going to let your elbow touch as well. So lean over and let your elbow touch. And now my foot is pulled back, my knee is up, so I can do my round kick this way. 1, 2, keep everything pulled back on the foot. 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch to the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can go a little higher. 4, 5, 6. And bring it in. Switching over back to the other side again, but this time bring your foot in. So you're making the heel and the blade of the foot in front so you can push out for a side kick. Bring it in, side kick. Ready? 2, 3. Bring the knee back in each time. 4, 5, and 6. Switch over. Bend it in and side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Switch over. All right. Now we're going to do the hook kick. The foot will still be in the same position as the side kick. So you bend it in and you get ready for your heel and your blade. But this time go out to the side and then hook your leg through. Then bring it back. Out and hook. Good. Ready? 3, 4. So it has a backward circle. 5 and 6 to do your hook kick. Switch over. Out. 1, 2. Maybe you can go a little higher. 3, 4. Let your leg pull across to the side. 5 and 6. That's the hook kick. All right, let's stand on up because we're going to now move on to the crescent kicks that we've been working on recently. Sparring stance, left foot forward, front leg, inside crescent kick. Ready? Step up. 1. That's it. 2. Ready? 3. 4. And 5. Switch sides. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, good work. Now, let's do the spinning crescent kick. So from your stance, give a turn, a look, get your body around, and crescent. Good. Remember, your toes should be pointing upward on a crescent kick. If your foot is sideways, coming across, that's the hook kick, of course. So we want to make a difference between the two. Ready? Turn, look. The way to get a good crescent kick is you have to get your body turned around more. If you start your kick from about here, you'll probably do a spinning hook kick. But if you turn all the way to the front, now you've got your crescent kick. Ready? Do it a couple more times. Spinning crescent kick. 1, 2, 3. All right, switch legs. Spinning crescent kick on this side. Remember, when you start a spinning move, you first turn your feet. So the toes are pointed to the back. Then you turn your head and your hands, and your body comes around to where you need to be. Then let the kick come around through. Ready? Turn your feet, turn your head and your hands, and then kick as you come around. Good. Let's see it nice and smooth now. Ready? Put it together. Go. Good. Ready? Go. That's it. And go. One more. Go. All right. Good work. We've been putting a lot of work onto those crescent kicks, and that's great. You're really developing that skill. And it's one more technique to use. Crescent kicks on the bag are a little bit different because you have to hit the bag and stop. It's not the follow through that happens when you're not hitting a target. So if I was doing a crescent kick on the bag, I would hit it, and then I'd have to bring it back. So it circles still and pulls across sideways. Same on the spin. I would turn, look, and spin through. Maybe a better hit than that, and hit. So spinning crescent kick or regular crescent kick hitting the bag has to hit, stop, and then come down. All right, let us move on. We're going on to your Nahanchi kata, and let's have a good performance of that. At this point, most of you should know it very well. So regular speed, full power, let's do it together. Here we go. Hajime, Mitsuke, break, Hajime, kata, Nahanchi. Hey! Hey! All right, how'd you do? I bet it was good kata for you. Now, a couple of points to remember. When you're doing the block here, bring that hand in and hit strong with the elbow at the same time. So those first moves is important to get a good block and a good elbow strike, and then drop the hands down quickly to the side. All right, another thing to remember is when we have done our double punches on this side, to do a full block. block and pull this hand all the way back to the side. Sometimes people block and they're leaving this one here. Well, that's not going to be a very strong elbow. It's too close. So bring it back and then turn in to get your elbow from there. The kick, a downward kick with the blade of the foot. So it lifts up and then it comes down. It's from the spear hand. I try to bring my knee up about up to as high as the back of my hand, and then I thrust it down, and then I just set it on the ground. This is one of the kicks that doesn't snap all the way back in. A lot of other kicks have that snap, but this one doesn't. It's a kick just above the ground, and then let it fall down right into your Nahanchi stance. So do it with me. Step, pick your knee up to the back of the hand, thrust it down, and then just place it on the ground. Good. Do it on this side. Cross over, pick up the knee just up, and then thrust down and set right into your Nahanchi stance. Good. Sometimes it's good just to practice those individual moves by themselves. All right. So if you need more practice on Nahanchi kata, review or rewind this section of the video and go back and do the kata again. We always need to improve it. Now, also let's take time today to review the Wansu kata. You've done that one before in your classes. Unless you're a brand new green belt, you've done this kata. Now, if you are a brand new green belt, do one of your other katas that you know how to do. But if you know this one, do it with me. Wansu kata. With me. It's good. Great. Hajime. Kata. Wansu. Down block, punch. Open block, spear. Turn, punch. Move to the front, open block. Hey! Open hand block, knee smash, punch. Up, step out, 2 punches. Side kicks. Elbow, kick. Kick. Hey! And all right, how did you do following that one? I hope you remember that one well. Keep up your lower katas. Whatever lower katas you remember, or even your higher katas, do those regularly. Once a week, twice a week, maybe more. Even if we're not doing them in our lessons, practice them by yourself, because you have to keep them sharp. At some point, you'll be tested on them, so keep them up. All right, we're moving on. Nunchucks now. You got your nunchucks? If you have 2, great. If you have 1, just work with 1. Do it with both sides. All right, I want you to start off showing me the different figure 8s you know. Show me the outside figure 8s. And the parallel figure 8s. Good, and the crisscrossing figure 8s. That's it. Good. How about the following ones where they do double swings this way? Good. And can you turn around in a circle while you're doing it? That's a good challenge for you. Turn your body while you're spinning the double nunchucks that way. That's right. If you're using a single nunchuck, do your regular figure 8s, and then also do your backward figure 8s. So your nunchuck's spinning in the other direction. You see how it's coming up instead of down. Usually it goes down to start, but a backward figure 8 goes up. So that's another skill to learn and to practice. All right, we're into our snapping strikes. Give me those snaps. Snap them out and back. Big snap, try to get a good catch. Good, try alternating. That's it. Good catch each time. That's the way. Good. All right, Now, in the previous weeks, we've been working on switching the grip of the nunchuck to the reverse grip. Whoop, I missed it that time. It should be right onto the other stick. So you get to reverse grip, and then you go back around and you catch it the other way. So we've been practicing in front, but you can also practice it along your side. Just like that. So it's along the side of your body. Spin and catch. Now, have you been doing it on both hands? If you have, you should be able to do both hands spin and catch. Oh, missed one. Let's try that again. Over and catch. So you're back to reverse grip and then over to normal grip. Reverse grip, normal grip. Can you do that? Switching them as they go around. Good. All right. If you only have one nunchuck, do it on one side, then do it on the other. If you have two, try them at the same time. All right. Now there's another skill that you can do with switching the grip. And this time it's just going to be with a single nunchuck. But right in the middle of your figure eight, you're going to switch. Oh, I didn't do a good one that time. You're going to switch to a reverse grip. And then come back around and switch to a reverse grip. So when it comes to the front of your body, here, that's where your switch is going to happen. And then when it goes to the back of your body, that's where the other switch happens. So that's one to practice too. At this point, you should feel pretty comfortable doing a lot of freestyle moves with a single nunchuck, with a double nunchuck, switching them, catching them, snapping them, doing one move with one hand, doing other moves with the other hand, sometimes together, sometimes separately. So go ahead for a moment, do some of your own moves with your double nunchucks or your single nunchucks. Try some different moves, try some things. They're only made of rubber. If you clunk yourself, it's not going to hurt you. Just try some different things. Try to get coordination where both hands are moving and both hands are doing different types of moves too. Good. I think you're getting them. All right. Sometimes go back to a single nunchuck too, because it's good to work your skills on both. With the single nunchuck, you can do more of the shoulder catches, behind the back catches, things like that. All right. Stop for now. Put your nunchucks away. And it's time for our challenge. All right, challenge for today. Roundhouse kicks in a 360-degree circle. So what I mean is you're going to do a roundhouse kick to the front, and while your leg's still up in the air, turn to one side and do the kick, turn to the back, turn to the other side, and do one more kick in front. So it'll be 5 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you do that? Let's give it a try. 5 roundhouse kicks going around in a circle. Good. It's hard to keep the knee up. And you have to pivot your body while your knee is up in the air. Try it again. 5 kicks. Good. Good. All right. Of course, try it on the other leg too. Turn, turn, and do your 5 kicks with the other leg. Alternating around. Just a little hop, a little twist to get yourself turned. Good. See if you can do it rapid fire, and maybe next time you see your sensei in a class, you can show them how well you can do that 360-degree roundhouse kick. 5 kicks in quick succession. All right, we're good. For today's class, you guys covered your basic punches and kicks, your crescent kicks, and some kicks on the ground to work good form and leg strength. We also worked on our Nahanchi kata, our Wansu kata, and you got the challenge of the 360-degree roundhouse kicks. So practice all these moves, watch this video again, another once or twice this week to continue to practice those moves. We're coming up in the middle of the month right now. At the end of the month is another testing time. Some people for stripes and some people for belts. So be prepared, be ready for that. All right, you guys are awesome. I always love teaching you, and I'm so proud to have you as my students. It's a challenging time we're going through, but it's getting better and better. Soon we'll be back at the dojo and doing some more classes right here. But in the meantime, keep practicing at home. Let's finish up and we'll do our bow. Ready? Focus. Respect. And say, good. And feet apart. Repeat after me. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I will live by the principles of black belt. Honesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this? And you say, this is a black belt school. Always have that attitude of being a black belt. Whether you've earned the belt or not, still have that attitude of a black belt, that dedication, that discipline, that persistence that it takes to be a good black belt. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Let's do this video again soon. See your senseis for your online classes and keep up your training. Bye now.